But right now we wanted to do a little redraft. So the Washington football team had the second pick in the draft, and they took Chase Young, and he's excellent. He's undeniably a game changer. We saw him wreck the Eagles game, and he's had some injuries, but he's had flashes in most of his games. He's a stud.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what his numbers are going to be at the end of the year, but he's undeniably very good. But watching that game last night, couldn't help but think, man, the Washington football team, they need a quarterback, and that guy, Justin Herbert, had 4 touchdowns last night, and the first one was uber impressive. All right, some of them were pretty easy, but that first touchdown pass, Charlie Castley came on the show earlier, former GM in the league, and he said he makes rare throws.
Right.
That was a
got
dart
out of the pocket. He was
run.
under pressure, and he found Keenan Allen in the end zone. Allen made a great catch. It was a great play by both players, but it's something that's really encouraging if you have a rookie quarterback making a play like that.
Mm-hmm. And through 4 games, I believe he has 9 touchdown passes in 4 games.
Yeah.
9 touchdown passes with only 3 interceptions. By comparison, Haskins has been in 13 games and has 11 career touchdowns. So Herbert's almost caught his touchdown total in 4 games.
Well, they don't compare as passers. They just don't.
No,
they don't. He's on another level. Now, could Herbert then have a
He's
Kyle
on another
Allen,
level in every way.
Could he have a Kyle Allen turn and just be awful? Sure. But at this point, he looks the part. I said on draft day, if Tua turns out to be Steve Young, which is who they were comparing him to, then we botched the pick, and people attacked me. And I go, that's not an indictment on Chase. It just shows you, and we've talked about it for years, that quarterbacks impact games, obviously, more than defensive ends or linebackers.
Correct.
They just do. Chase has played very, very well in all of his games. We got 1 win.
Right.
We got 1 win.
And the defense is allowing 30 points per game.
Right. You need an elite quarterback. And it looks like right now Justin Herbert is an elite quarterback. And I'm trolling when I say this, and it hurts me because it's my own team. But I legitimately would do it.
All right, so you've already made your pick.
I trade my whole team for Justin Herbert.
I thought we were doing the whole ding ding ding. We're going through the music and everything.
I don't
know. All
right,
let's do that. Let's just make it official. So, EB, the pick is in. Who are you taking?
With the number 2 pick.
At this point, knowing what we know, I wouldn't have done this then because I wasn't smart enough. I would have probably maybe taken Tua before, but I'd take Justin Herbert.
Okay.
All right.
And by the way, if we had to do it right now, I would trade them my whole team. They can have McLaurin. They can have Antonio Gibson.
You'll
they
trade
can have Andy Golden.
53 for 1.
Yes.
It's quite a trade.
Yeah, that would.
You know what? And
how many guys would you?
Herbert.
How many guys are like legit impact players on Washington's team?
Well, we don't know yet.
Chase,
McLaurin,
Gibson,
Chase Young.
Yeah, maybe like an Ioannidis.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You might have
about
a handful.
A handful, maybe 5.
So you can have them all. Give me the quarterback.
All right, let's go to Cakes. Cakes has notoriously been anti-drafting quarterbacks high, if you've listened to the history of the show.
Correct.
So let's go to the Cakes war room.
The pick is in. With the second pick in the 19 draft?
2020.
2020. Well, no, it was
no,
19
Haskins
then.
was drafted in 2019.
Yeah, but we're doing the 2020 draft.
All right, with the
that's true. That's true.
2019.
With the second pick in the 2019/20 WFT redraft, the Washington football team selects out of the University of Oregon. Draft T-shirt loves him. Justin Herbert at number 2.
Isn't that fascinating?
And it's not even close.
All right, JP.
All right, why don't you ask the 2 donks?
Well, hold up.
We gotta go
I need to get my pick in.
Well, I already know what you're doing.
Go ahead.
Bro, I'm the wild card here. I'm drafting Tua.
Oh, what?
And the only reason I'm doing that is because
you're just zagging.
No, I'm a Herbert guy. But there's a guy who's been tweeting us who has convinced me that it's a little too early on Herbert, and he has a scout's take.
Who's this guy?
Who a scout said going in. He's just a listener. A scout at the time, I think before the NFL draft, said drafting Herbert is going to get an NFL coach fired. And last night, EB can attest to this, there was one pass which had you scratching your head, which should have been an interception. I don't even know how I think it might have been Marcus Lattimore dropped it.
Again, you're going to have that.
Of
with
course
a
he's going to
rookie.
have his ups and downs, but I am tantalized by the guy that completely dominated in college football, and the only reason he slid was because of his health status. If he's healthy, Tua, people were talking about tanking for Tua before they were talking about tanking for Trevor. Tua's the guy. Even though we have the number 15 pick from the year before, I'm moving on from Dwayne Haskins. I'm drafting Tua.
All right. So, all right, now I'm up.
Is the pick in?
Pick is in. All right, with the number 2 pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, they were the Redskins at the time, select Chase Young,
What?
defensive end out of
Chase
Ohio
Young.
State.
Okay. I think that's a fair selection.
I just think I understand the quarterback is the most impactful position in football, but the defensive end edge rushers are number 2, and I just think he's too good to pass up. Is it too early on Herbert? Maybe possibly. He's been playing very well. Last 2 games, he's got 7 touchdowns. I get it. But I just think if you're bad, there are other options for next year. If you're in the top 5 or top 7, I just think Chase Young was just too good to pass up. So
You're
I would
staying
stick
with
with Chase.
Chase.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I think we're
Conventional wisdom.
overreacting a little bit on Herbert based on last night. Because I don't
Highly
think you guys
possible.
would have said that after the first couple
He
games,
was
but
good in the
last
Tampa
night.
Bay game,
Well,
too.
No, I mean, now we're just looking at it. We got 4 games now.
Well, yeah, but you didn't watch him the first 3. You watched him because he was on a national stage.
Correct, but no, but we were aware.
Yeah,
We
I
were
know. I
aware.
just
He was
think
flashing early.
it's my opinion that Chase Young was just too good to pass up, so I'm taking him.